You would have thought downtown Denver diesel would have been the most expensive, but I think this is close to the cheapest we've seen.
In 2 months, yeah.
Yeah.
2-month anniversary is tomorrow.
Wow, 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 wow. What do you think of that?
2-month anniversary of dating.
Yeah. Yeah, we move quick. And then Rachel pointed out there's a car wash across the street, which across the road, across the way, not even across the street, and we need it bad.
Where's my phone?
After driving through Loveland Pass, I just want to go straight here into that one, or this one that's like dry. This one looks clean. Just gotta make sure I don't clip that yellow post. How dirty the van is. She is dirty. It's from going through Loveland Pass. I don't know where else your phone would be. So yeah, we'll get to getting on this, get this thing sprayed down. I'm not gonna do too good of a job, but I am gonna just give her a dousing. I might have to go up a little further so that that hose will go all the way through.
2 poops before 9.
2 poops before 9. The sun is out. It's supposed to be like 55 today, which would be really nice. We were at this park last year when we met up with the girl that we bought Rachel her bike. She lived right around here, so we're in Denver. It's a beautiful park, nice little walk. And Chessman Park, I think. Yeah, a lot of dogs and people, so
big.
Great way to start the day with the sun being out. The sun makes all the difference in the world. Yesterday it was snowy and cloudy and just cold. So we'll see what we get into after this. I think we'll go to a brewery once we are done doing probably 15-20 laps here. I think we're gonna do 24 miles.
Once they open.
We figured there's 24 hours in a day, 24 laps.
I don't know if breweries will open before 11, so
we'll have to see.
A while to kill.
That's true. So we'll just keep doing laps then. No, we can find something else to get into if you want. We already made our coffee, or Rachel made our coffee when I was doing the car wash. Got all that salt and muck off there. Looks a lot better. We're trying to do, I finally remembered to bring treats with, and so we're telling him to stop. At 6 years old, we're trying to reintroduce this, but when I got him, and it was from someone who had rescued him and was, you know, adopting him back out, she taught him a trick, and it was cost money and paid for. You give him a treat, and before you do it, you say cost money, and then you say paid for. See, he knows. So I was saying that when he was sitting, and Rachel asked if that was factory settings, if it was OEM, and I said yeah, he came with that. It wasn't an expansion pack. So yeah, that's that. Super relevant. There's someone we could have dropped our urine off to. Well, what people think it just goes into Never Never Land because we live in a van?
No, but we could just drive over here later, and
yeah,
unless it's picking it up.
I don't think you can get into the park. I don't think you can drive on this, can you? It's a beautiful park though. This is gorgeous, and especially with the snow-capped mountains in the distance over there.
Oh, those just look so deep.
Pristine. Where is it? Is that like Rocky Mountain National Park?
I would think that'd have to be farther this way, but maybe.
Yeah, it's crazy. It would be cool. I mean, if you're up for it, we could certainly, I don't know when we'd fit it in, but we could make the drive. We were talking yesterday about going through Estes Park. The drive there we've never done in like the full-on winter. And then I know there wouldn't be a ton of stuff to do in Rocky Mountain National Park, but I'm sure the mountains just look breathtaking there. We'd have to check on the weather really though.
Yeah, and like the road conditions and stuff. Like, yeah. I just mean to where I don't know how much of the park is even accessible.
Yeah, right. Like that higher part and stuff, that would be closed off. I think they do actually plow that to that first overlook. But anyways, who knows? We got some friends we're going to meet up with, so maybe it makes more sense just to kind of hang around this area and do breweries and walk. Come on, leave it. It outside of a brewery, found parking. We are in Denver, downtown, like part of Denver. I guess probably a couple blocks away from like the actual like city skyline and stuff. We're cooking Rachel's famous bagels, bacon, egg, and Einstein everything bagels. Someone's tuckered out. We did, it was about 3.46 miles. It was a beautiful walk around the park. And so yeah, cooking ourselves breakfast, saving a bunch of money. This way we'll have 2 breakfasts for today and tomorrow, as far as bacon goes. And then we'll go in and get a beer and then see where we end up or where we go. Right, Zeke?
Yes.
And he's like, Still can't get over these strawberries. Where did we buy these? Was it Grand Junction?
I think so.
Just the reddest strawberries I've ever seen. Seriously. Rachel's getting so good at these bagels. You guys are probably going to be like, okay, we get it. You guys eat bagels. That's cool. Yeah, we don't need to see it every day, and I don't blame you. But if
we don't eat them every day either.
We don't. If a video could smell, or even if you could taste through a video,
there is some hot sauce on there already.
You'd be digging this. I'm turning into just a spicy hot sauce fanatic. It's kind of wild, but yeah, super good. I think there's a lot of jalapenos on there, huh?
I can take some back.
Oh no, we'll be fine. What hot sauce did you use? Just the red hot Tabasco stuff? Oh, you did put the little one on there?
You look beautiful in the sunshine.
So just got back to the van. We're gonna eat before we meet our friends, and I'll let you tell the story. Actually, I don't need to speak for you.
Anyways, when I went to college,
There you go.
it was a hockey college. Tons of people went to the games every weekend. I think my freshman year I went to every single home game. It was kind of an obsession. And there were 2 cool dorms, and so my friends and I were the only one, like, we only ever went to 2 different dorms out of all 6 or 8 there were. And we had this big guy friend group, and half of them lived in my building and half of them lived in my friend's building, so we'd always go back and forth, and someone would always be having a party. And we were leaving a brewery in Denver, and one of the guys is across the street with his girlfriend, and there were lots of people around. It was really loud, so I shouted, "Hey Dylan," and if it wasn't actually him and I just had thought it was, he wasn't going to turn and look, and it would have been fine and I wouldn't have been embarrassed. He immediately turns, he immediately starts crossing the street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it is. And we're in Denver, so I've never run into somebody I know on the road.
I like kind of looked at her like, that's not anyone you know, Rachel.
Yeah, he was like, shh, shh, shh.
What are the odds?
Yeah, but crazy. So that was cool. I don't think I've seen him since college. So I graduated 9 years ago. That's even crazier.
That happened another time. We were in Glacier National Park and we were hiking. We were on like an 8 or 9 mile hike. We had met this couple up at the end of the hike. We're talking with them on the way back, just about anything and paying attention to where we're walking on the trail. And someone yelled my name and they're like, Nate, Nate. And I was like, I looked over and it was a girl that I went to high school with. And I'm like, what are the odds, you know, out on the trail too in Glacier National Park, like vast area of just wilderness.
How many trails?
Yeah, timing, all of it, just crazy. And then she's like, you know what's crazier about this is 2 years ago I was out here and I ran into your brother. Not the same trail, but in Glacier National Park. And I was like, I think Nick's been there once. So it's not like he goes to Glacier 6 times a year as a trail guide out there. Crazy how the universe works like that.
So, that was kind of cool. Now we're meeting up with a friend who we met last year.
Yeah.
A friend of a friend of a friend who actually grew up like 30 miles away.
Stop. Michael. A friend of a friend of a friend. I thought you missed another friend step. And then he's bringing his old roommate, so a friend of his, so a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
Another girl I went to college with lives out here. I've never met up with her out here. I totally should. I messaged her last night. I said, hey, we're in Denver. She said, I just got to Minnesota today for an 8-day trip. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. What are the chances?
Can't really see all the art now, but we were at a brewery. Is that Odell, like an actual, huh, interesting. And we started talking to this guy. He gave us a card. He does art tours down here, and I looked this up earlier today of graffiti art tours, and he said there's more art here than there is in Wynwood Walls in Miami, which Rachel and I have done. Super cool. So we came down here to stop at a brewery, and now we kind of got sucked in, huh?
To the vortex.
To the vortex, to another spot where we're like, okay, this is cool. We dig this. We could live here. It's lively. It's hip.
This Odell is on my passport.
It's cool. Is it really? Yeah. We got so many.
Is on my hot passport and North.
We have so many breweries down here that we're screwed. I can't see it with the sun. Oh, this is cool. Just a vibe. I don't want to get hit by a car. There's obviously a show going on here. I wonder who it's playing. I'm sure it's someone Rachel and I know, and it's a sold out show. So that's just how it goes every time we're anywhere. Liquid Stranger, 3 live sets. EDM, huh?
Yeah, no, you can go there. You can go there.
Oh, shit.
See all the wine on the top there?
Yeah.
It's like a little live music. Sing on all this.
That's cool. Street Fighter. This is like a market on steroids.
Isn't that pretty sweet though?
Yeah, this is cool.
You got the little basketball thing, you got the human band skate. It's a
That's
lively
cool.
place, man.
Yeah, yeah.